Now, across to London in a moment, where the government has picked a fight with farmers. They're up in arms over inheritance taxes, worried they won't be able to pass on the family farm without paying through the nose. TV host and hobby farmer Jeremy Clarkson has been a bit of a hero at the marches. Have a look.
I'm here to support the farmers. It's that simple. So they need all the help they can get, really. And I think, we all make mistakes in life, and I think it's time for them to say, you know what, we've cocked this one up a bit and back down. That's my view.
Now, we've been talking to Sophie Elsworth every Monday about media issues, but she's moved halfway across the world now. She's now News Corp's UK correspondent, so she joins us from London. Great to talk to you again, Sophie. It's a pretty good English story to start off on, isn't it? All the farmers are in the streets, and of course Jeremy Clarkson, a bit of a hero, sticking up for farmers who are not as wealthy and famous as him, but who are facing real fears about inheritance taxes.
Oh, absolutely, Chris. Great to be with you. Look, the farmers came out in droves here in central London last week to protest against the inheritance tax. And the tax will impact farmers when they pass it down a generation over the £1 million amount. And they'll be taxed 20% on this from 2026. And they're absolutely up in arms. Now, Jeremy Clarkson's had a few health scares lately. He said stuff that he came into central London and all the media pack, as they always do, swarmed him, with him really standing up for the mums and dads out there in the country regions of England to say this is not okay and the government must back down on this decision to implement this tax.
I reckon it's a very, very powerful intervention, because as a bit of a convert to Clarkson's Farm that I caught up on during the year, watched a few series of it. That's an immensely popular TV show, and apart from all his fun and games, it's given people a great insight into how farmers struggle with government rules and bureaucracy all the way. So apart from the farmers supporting what the argument Clarkson's putting, he will have taken that argument to so many people in the cities.
Absolutely, Chris. And this is what he does. He resonates with, real people, not just Londoners. He resonates with people out there who are doing it tough and the farming community. He criticised Prime Minister Keir Starmer, said he's a vegan, said he's a nightmare for farmers, and basically they need to overturn this. He has been met with criticism, though, saying he's a wealthy farmer, but Clarkson himself is saying, look, he barely knows how to do farming, and if you've watched his series, he makes some pretty serious stuff up. So he's really pushing for this to be scrapped, and his voice, of course, is being heard.
Yeah, good on him. Good on him. We'll follow that one. Now, J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter. I can't believe it. They're now making a TV series, as if the movies haven't been big enough on the back of the books. Now they're going to make a TV series, and Warner Brothers are doing it. And as usual, all the critics are coming after J.K. Rowling because of the sense she's spoken over the years when it comes to trans issues. But good on Warner Brothers. They're backing her in. They're saying J.K. Rowling has a right to express her personal views. We will remain focused on the development of this new series, which will only benefit from her involvement. So they should stand by her, but it's a bit better than what we've seen in some other cases.
Well, often, Chris, as you know, you see these big businesses, big corporations, big companies, they back down, they bow to the crowd. But in this case, Warner have said, no, we are supporting J.K. Rowling. Her Harry Potter series is known all around the world. They're now making this new TV series, and they've backed her in all the way. And this has been met with a lot of applause here in the UK, people saying finally she can be supported for these views, which a lot of people do agree with. She's criticised comments such as people can menstruate. She's saying it should be called women, not people who can menstruate. So just simple things like that, where she's been called transphobic, but Warner are backing her in.
How extraordinary when you can make such obvious statements and it's seen as being radical. Thanks so much for joining us, Sophie. I hope you're settling into London, getting used to warm beer and all that. We'll catch up with you next week.